Let's do this. Week 1, Disruptive Innovations. Overview part 1, overview part 2. As mentioned, the first part is all about the introductory of the innovation in general. So what are the concepts of innovation? How does it work in its core concept? What is it? Stuff like that. Second part is all about the blockchain related part of innovation. So how do you innovate blockchains itself, or how do you or what kind of different blockchain innovations are out there. So the first part will start with change, the description of change and why change is such an important factor in our everyday life, and even more importantly, why change or how change influences you and how you can cope with change, or how you might personally react to change. After that, we will take that change into the core concept of the introduction of innovation, where you will learn that innovation is nothing more than seeing and combining the opportunities and take advantage out of that. Of course, we will later on teach you how to manage this or how to describe this as a process, and you will learn that it consists of multiple phases, like the search phase, implementation phase, value capture phase, selection phase, such stuff like that. And eventually in the fourth part, where you will manage and measure that innovation, because you as a economic or business professional will need to manage or measure that innovation one way or another. So either as a business or you as an individual. And the same goes, of course, with all the other concepts. It's always applicable on you as an individual, or from a business perspective, or from a nation perspective. You pick your own perspective. Eventually, we will end up this first part with some very inspirational videos on how to innovate your mindset, and a very few good readings, as well as a very few good tips from proven innovators like Steve Jobs, for example. After that, it's getting a bit more technical in this week, not too techy for the economics, but still you will see some new concept that you need to wrap your mind ahead. And that's a good thing, because that will take you a bit outside of your comfort zone, something that you well deserved after the first part, which is doable, which a lot, but doable, the first part. Second part is still a lot of information, but you choose your own routes there, as you will see later on. So a lot of this stuff is optional there. We will discuss topics like what kind of narratives are out there. So what kind of visions or future visions of blockchain technologies are out there, for example, applied on Bitcoin or Ethereum and such. After that, we were going to discuss on-chain scaling and off-chain scaling, where on-chain scaling is on the core layer, on the core protocol. So if you change the protocol, you are on-chain, where you are doing on-chain scaling, which is done by forks. All about forks in the 7th chapter, or paragraph, sorry. And the 8th paragraph is about off-chain scaling, which are changes outside of these consensus protocols, so in the second layer, but those are connected via side chains and such. After that, we will finish it off with 2 types of topics: the blockchain specialties, where we discuss some interesting innovation or blockchain innovations in itself, so some cryptographic securities like ZK snarks and such. And we will end this section about privacy projects, because those are often the most innovative projects, applying all these different new technologies and creating very interesting stuff. So a very cool first week. Once mentioned before, it might get a bit long in some parts. If you tend to get lost, you can do 2 things. Go back to the video, which describes the main core concepts, the most important components of that particular paragraph, or just ask one of your lecturers, or ask us in the Slack. And you will see that it's doable, but of course, it's most likely a new type of topic, getting at you in a right amount of, or in a pace that's possibly a bit outside of your comfort zone as well. So you might get hit twice with a new topic and an upgraded pace. But of course, let us know if you get stuck, or if you have questions or whatsoever. We're here to help you. We have the same end goal as you, is getting you to the highest level as possible, where we want to teach you as much as possible. But of course, one of the main components, it should remain fun as well. So as soon as you get an overkill, just step on the brake, let us know, and we will see what we can do there to guide you towards the right track. So for now, this is an overview of week 1. We will do continuously short overviews per paragraph just to create some structure for you. So I will describe next what will be discussed in 3.1.1. And after that, you will see all the different kinds of videos per topic. So sit back, enjoy, and learn.